Happy Friday. Lots of momentum going on in the group right now. And so I'm going to share a win. But before I do that, I want you guys to we're going to kick things off today with the 6-word update. Okay. So if you've never done a 6-word update for me, you're just going to say hashtag 6WU. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give me an update using only 6 words. So for example, finally started my power content. Yay. Watched videos, did nothing yet soon. Got my first call using PC, power content. So right now, below this video, think about it. Using only 6 words. This is harder than it looks. This is something that my mentor started implementing with us probably about a year ago. And every single day, I post my 6-word update on Twitter. And so I want to start training you guys to give me 6-word updates because it's a very fast way for me to know exactly where you guys are moving in the program. And it will encourage others to move forward. Like Miss Rita right here with the win of the week. She says, wow, I'm so happy. I can't believe this. I started the $7 program 2 weeks ago and I decided to start testing power content. So I recorded a quick video and launched it with a video views objective. See, Rita followed my directions and she got from one video, she got more than 500, 100% video views on the video, 115 comments, 115 messenger conversations, 20 store visits, and 15 orders. I get this question a lot. Laurel, do power content videos work if I have a product to sell or if I have a low ticket offer? Abso-freaking-lutely. Like you guys are sitting here because of my power content videos. And so power content videos work, guys. I cannot stress this enough. And right here, Miss Rita says, I'm so happy. I don't even know what to say. Just before I took this program, I wanted to give up. I did ads. I spent more than $300 and did not even get a sale. Now I have not even spent $60 and I already got 15 sales and I got lots of insights from my clients to change my offer and increase my conversion rate. Guys, this program is dope. I'm going to take the 90-day videos. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you so much for standing up and serving your people. Oh, my dog Ramon is shaking. He's so excited. He's congratulating Rita. He's jingling everywhere. But guys, do the stuff. It works. You know, I am one of the only gurus out there showing you guys how to use low dollar ad strategies. Everyone else is showing you guys how to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, you know, just last week, I had 2 of my Lean on Laurel students literally book calls and sell their programs for thousands of dollars and not even spend $100 in ad spend. Okay. Speaking of which, okay, I'm about to start a new cohort in Lean on Laurel. Now, here's what I'm doing different in Lean on Laurel. I did it different over the last 3 months and my students said that they absolutely loved it. Okay. So inside Lean on Laurel, you're going to get the Discovery Call Accelerator, which is for coaches who are making less than $10,000 to $15,000 a month. This is going to actually book 10 to 15 calls a month and cost less than $1,000 a month to spend. Okay. Now, for those of you guys who are making more than $10,000 to $15,000 a month, I will help you optimize your VSLs and webinar optimizations. A lot of people ask me this question, Laurel, I'm only making like $5,000 a month. Should I be doing a webinar? Absolutely not. You should be following the Discovery Call Accelerator strategy. Okay. Now you guys get access to, if you go to the Discovery Call Accelerator here, you will see a couple of variations on this strategy. And these are the same strategies that we work on in Lean on Laurel. In addition, my students get daily Q&A with me. They have live strategy workshops. This is one of the things that I changed about the program because so many of my students, they would go and watch a video, they would try to implement and they're like, man, I really wished instead of, you know, posting a question in the group, I really wish while Laura was teaching, I could just raise my hand, ask the question and get that problem solved there. And so the way that I design Lean on Laurel is through live workshops and implementation sessions. So I'll teach for 15, 20, 30 minutes. We'll take a short break and then my students will implement what I just taught them. And then I come back on Zoom and I check their work. My students are loving it. We also do copy and creative audits and of course, personal ad audits. Like the bonus of coming into Lean on Laurel is that your ads manager will be inside my business manager so that I could actually help you optimize and scale those ads and troubleshoot, right? So if you are interested in that, we also have a couple of bonuses that I am going to be doing in September. So right now is the perfect time because one of the things that we're going to be doing in September is we're going to have 2 sessions that will outline your marketing plan for October, November, and December. So we are going to have 2 90-day marketing plan sessions. And so by the time you leave, you're going to have a very clear direction on what you need to be doing in October, November, and December. I'm also going to be doing an extra workshop on headline and promise of value. Like, I know a lot of you guys are having issues when it comes to, really optimizing those power content headlines. This is going to help. We're also going to be doing a 15 pieces of content workshop. So for those of you guys who don't know what type of power content to do, you will want a seat inside Lean on Laurel in September, okay? I'm also bringing in one of the best guys when it comes to sales training, Joe Salima. He is one of my Lean on Laurel students. He has been helping a lot of them because what comes next after you book calls? You have to close those clients. And so Joe has been super helpful with members inside Lean on Laurel, and he's been giving them coaching sessions, and he's been giving really amazing advice. And so I asked him to do a sales training in September for Lean on Laurel. And then I am actually this is by request, I'm going to be going over my mentor's stealth influence and allegiance capital framework that has allowed me to consistently grow over the last 3.5 years. Now, it's so funny. I'm seeing so many of my colleagues who grew super fast have to go back and start from scratch. I have not had to do that because I have grown using a slow and steady framework that my mentor calls stealth influence. It is a content creation framework. And allegiance capital is some of the things that you guys are seeing inside the $7 program now, because it's not all about acquiring clients. It's how do you build allegiance capital with your leads as soon as they come into your world. And so these are all some of the bonus things that we're going to be doing in Lean on Laurel in September. So if you are interested in joining Lean on Laurel, go and watch this video. Go to adswithlaurel.com and we will hook you up, and we will have some fun. Oh yeah, there we go. Ads with Laurel. Now, for those of you guys who want quicker and accelerated results, you're going to want to be in Dallas on October 14th and 15th. Now, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize, okay, so we are going to actually be building the $500 a month video funnel, which is the Discovery Call Accelerator, okay? Here's the thing that a lot of people are missing is that we're actually giving you guys 4 weeks of pre-work and access to not only me, but to my mentor, Nick Peterson. Guys, people pay him $100,000 just to go have an office day with him. So this is a very unique opportunity. I'm also bringing my copywriter, Lucas Rashesky, which, by the way, he actually comes as a bonus in Lean on Laurel. He helps me do copy and creative audits. And then Brandon Straza, who is the creator of the Success Finder. Now, the Success Finder is sponsoring the event. The Success Finder is an amazing platform that is going to literally change the way that we engage with our clients, okay? But I am going to just show you what you're going to get. Now, if you join Lean on Laurel program, the Lean on Laurel program, you're obviously also going to get all of this stuff too. At the Dallas event, we are being very generous. Like I said, you are going to have 4 weeks of pre-work and then an on-site event. So you are literally going to do the pre-work so that by the time you get to the event, we are rocking and rolling and shooting videos. You're gonna leave with not only the videos, but I'm gonna help you launch them in your ads manager. You're gonna have an authority video done. You're gonna have elite copywriting and messaging from Lucas Rashesky. So for some of you guys who haven't quite nailed your messaging, Lucas is actually going to do that at the event. He also does it inside my program. So you guys actually have 2 choices. Look, Nick is actually going to be presenting his self-influence model here at the event. So you're literally going to leave with a lot of stuff, okay? But of course, if you want me to work with you over the next, 2 or 3 months, Lean on Laurel is an amazing opportunity to work with me. Or if you want an accelerated shorter version, you can come to the Dallas event. Okay. So right before we get into the Ask Laurel thread, I just want to make sure that you guys have seen this new piece of content. It is in the cocktails and conversion replays. Brandon Hofer came in. He is one of the guys that helped me actually develop the offer for my very first iteration of Lean on Laurel. And he actually walked you guys through how he created his latest high ticket offer within 30 days and sold $40,000 all within that 30 days. And he actually sat down with his writing pad, his digital notebook, and actually showed you guys and drew out the exact plan and all of the strategies that he used in order to do that. Some of you guys already started implementing. And if you did start implementing, make sure you're telling me in that 6-word update that you implemented Brandon's training and let me know how it's going, okay? So let's go ahead and hop into the Ask Laurel thread. Got some good stuff going on here. Just as a reminder, make sure you're getting your questions in before Thursday at 5 because I do review all of the questions the day before in case I need to bring any additional resources. As you guys can see, I plan out these Laurel Live on Fridays, which by the way, if you're watching live right now, give me a hashtag live. If you are watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Let's help get this video in front of more people in the group because you guys know how the algorithm is. The more people that comment, the more people will see this video. So please do me a favor, hashtag live or hashtag replay below. Also, please make sure you're giving me enough context. Tell me what your offer is in the strategy document that you're following, and one question per member, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kick things off with Mr. Adam. He says, I'm struggling to get comments on my power content and I'm not getting any sales from retargeting who have come from watching 25% of my power content. The retargeting is set up as a traffic campaign. My power content is currently getting on average 50 cents per 100% video view. That is very good. 50 cents per 100% video view. Is it my power content that needs fixing or the retargeting ad? So there's a couple of different reasons why people may not be commenting on your power content. One, the offer that you're giving them in the power content for them to raise their hand saying, yes, I want that, might not be strong enough. Like that is one of the main things that I tell people is the freebie that you're giving away in your power content must be so irresistible that people are like cannot believe that you're giving it away for free. Like if you are giving away a checklist, print out the checklist in wild, vivid colors and wave it in front of the screen. More like that is one of the hacks that I always tell my Lean on Laurel students is like, if you have a free cheat sheet, wave it in front of the screen when you're talking about it and tell them about the value, why they need that, okay? Because there could be a number of reasons as to why people aren't. I see you've linked me to a Dropbox. That's not going to be helpful. One of the best things that you can do, Adam, is link me to the actual power content ad if you want me to actually see, like, because remember, in your power content ad, you need to have headline, promise of value, and your CTA in the ad copy, okay? So I can't tell what you have in the ad copy. So guys, if you're having issues with something, keep it super simple. Say, hey, this power content is getting a lot of video views. It is X amount of minutes. You didn't tell me how many minutes this is, Adam, so I don't know if 15 cents per 100% video view is good. This is what I mean, guys, when I say give me context. The more context that you can give me, the more I can help you, okay? If your retargeting ads are set to traffic, I do one of two things. I either do reach campaigns with retargeting or I do conversion campaigns. Traffic should be okay, but you also haven't told me how long you've been running because remember, guys, this is not a fast process. This takes time. Remember, I've told you guys, and I've mentioned this on trainings before, the sales cycle has gotten longer, 62 to 67 days for people to even buy or consider a low ticket offer, 62 to 67 days. So if you don't have a plan to retarget people for 62 to 67 days with fresh content, which, by the way, if you come into Lean on Laurel, you will have more than enough content that I will help you with on making sure that you're nurturing people. But that is something to consider. So, Adam, my question would be, are you waiting 62, 67 days? I would want to see what your power content ads look like. Are you being clear on your headline, promise of value, and CTA in the ad copy? Because remember, the ad copy is going to be headline, promise of value, CTA, and the so you want to be super, super clear. If people aren't buying your through your retargeting, remember, here's the deal, right? A lot of you guys probably didn't buy the $7 program as soon as you saw it. Did that mean that ad didn't work? No, you probably watched a couple of video of my retargeting ads, right? So think about this. If I see an ad for Frank Kern, right? And I'm like, okay, this dude is cool. And then I'm like, but I don't really know. Like, there's a lot of offers like this, right? And then I watch a Frank Kern video ad. I watch it. I'm like, okay, this dude's pretty cool. He seems to know what he's talking about. I see another ad for a $7 offer, and I'm like, okay, I'm still, whatever. It's a $7 offer. But then I get an ad for, another video, and then I buy. Which of those ads worked? All of them worked, right? And so we have to be patient. Remember, marketing is a slow game. It is not that fast and sexy game. Now, one of the things, Adam, that you can do if you want to speed up the process of your offer is you can go. One of the things you didn't tell me either is if you are running the low ticket offer strategy, right? Because I typically do 2 top of funnel strategies, which is power content and offer ads. So it's generating enough leads so that by the time I get to the ATM retargeting strategy, and I actually talk about this, the sending an offer ad and the power content in this video. So that would be my question. Are you doing all of that? I don't know. I don't have that context. So I will let you get back to me on that in next week's Ask Laurel. And hopefully you guys are learning how to ask. And this is not fussing at Adam, because Adam shows up every week. He comes to the calls. He's awesome. I just wanted to use that as an example of not giving me enough context. There's another question in here where someone didn't give me context. Guys, remember, okay, you can't assume that I know what you guys are talking about. Like, there's a lot of training behind this. And so when you guys are just giving me little bits and pieces, like, be clear. And that's why I always say 1 question per member, because a good way that he could have said this is, hey, my power content, right? Because he had multiple questions in here, but none of them had enough context, right? So if you concentrate on just 1 question, I can get you guys moving a lot faster. So for instance, Adam could have said, hey, here's my power content. It's been running for X amount of days. I am getting 50 cents per 100% video view. It is 4 minutes long. But no one is raising their hand for my thing. Here's a screenshot of my power content ad, right? Or here's a link to my power content ad. And then I would have went and looked at it, and I could have said, well, your CTA wasn't strong enough, or this is like that would have been able to help you. So right now I just opened up a whole bunch of loops for you, Adam. But hopefully this is helping you guys understand how to ask really good questions. Like, for instance, Lee right here. She said, I'm currently following the power content ads training. I've been running 2 power content campaigns to 2 separate audiences. The UK USA campaign has 2 ads. The one ad has 6,000 impressions. The 100% video view cost is less than $1. That's good, right? Yes, it is good. One of the things that I want you guys to do is go to the power content ads, optimizing and troubleshooting. Guys, I give you guys the power content benchmarks, and I even troubleshoot, like what to do if you're not getting comments, what to do if people aren't watching your videos. It is all in this video, okay? But this was a good, you could have probably used this for a more advanced question, but maybe that's all she wanted to know, right? So Billy says, how long does the learning phase typically last? I posted this video. Guys, this video is actually inside on my YouTube channel. Like, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, use it as a resource. Look, check this out. If I go to my YouTube channel right here, youtube.com/The Laurel Show, I actually have a troubleshooting your ads section. That's where the learning phase limited. I even have frequently asked questions from students. Like, one of my highest, questions I get asked all the time is, why shouldn't I start with a low ticket offer if it leads to a high ticket offer? How to find comments on your ads and respond. Why the vehicle of your value bomb that you give away for your power content doesn't matter. Power content indicators before launching your offer. Error messages. So I am taking all of the frequently asked questions. Make sure you guys are going through my YouTube channel. Lots of really good bonus material there, and frequently asked questions and troubleshooting. Okay. So Billy says, I had my ads on 1-day click. Should I set them to 7-day? I usually do it to the default, which is 7-day click or 1-day view. That's what I do. I don't even mess with anything else. I just do the default. Alyssa says, hello. Alyssa has a great question. Hello, one of the major reasons I joined your program was because I was alerted to the issue of the iOS updates causing trouble with the Facebook Pixel, and I was told that I could get around those issues and had to use something like Google Tag Manager, and that you know a lot about that. However, I've been going through the Get It Ready protocol in the Tracking 101 section to see what appears to be a total skip of GTM altogether if you only want to use Facebook advertising. I'll use other forms of advertising, but right now I'm just focusing on getting ads. Okay. So Alyssa, what you want to do is you want to do the Get Ready Protocol and Tracking 101. And you want to install Google Tag Manager, but you also want to install Google Analytics, okay? Because these are the two videos: how to use simple UTMs to track where your traffic and sales are coming from using Google Analytics, and how to set up goals in Google Analytics so you could track sales. So if you are not, so as long as you're using UTMs, Google Analytics will give you a better read on the wins and sales that you're getting from Facebook ads. So watch this video, how to use simple UTMs. You just missed it. You didn't go down far enough. But you have to have Google Analytics installed. Okay. So this is all of the, how to install everything. If there's anything that's not here, just YouTube, how to install something. But right here, I walk you through how to, set up the goals in Google Analytics so you can track sales. And these two videos explain everything. So great question. You were just looking in the wrong spot in the Get Ready Protocol. So Matthew says, hey, Laurel, I'm following the power content strategy, then retargeting to my brick and mortar. Awesome. I'm hitting the metrics to move on to the next step. Should I just go to the ATM strategy? If so, what kind of post should I do? Do I need a power offer ad? Abso-freaking-lutely. Everyone needs a power offer ad, right? Everyone needs power content. Everyone needs a power offer. And then everyone needs to be doing the ATM strategy. So if you go into the platform, it's actually guided, right? So I would do the ATM strategy. I would probably recommend that for everyone. This is by far, like, if you heard me talk about the Hot 7, this is an iteration of it. It's a shorter version of it. So for those of you guys who have a lower budget, which most of you guys are in this program because you have a low budget, you definitely want to watch this. This is what I would do, and this is how I would do it, Matt. Let's see. There we go. I was like, where did it go? But Matt is another great example of an amazing student. Matt, just to be clear, I think you should do all of the things of the ATM strategy, which is ATM stands for authority, testimonial, and make the pitch. And so I would, you could use and make the pitch. You could either use my power pitch formula, or you can use the Joel Erway's power offer. A would be one of your authority videos. So maybe one of your power content videos that has a CTA to call to action to buy. And then of course the testimonial. I like to use testimonial carousels. But yeah, Matt, very good question. This is a perfect example of giving me enough context to be able to answer. So Kim says, hey Laurel, I'm running top of funnel opt-in ads to a blog post quiz and also top of funnel opt-in to a video where different people opted in. Both are conversion ads, the second being more expensive than the first, though producing more ROAS as I'm selling there earlier in the funnel. This is why, yes. So this is a great example, right? Remember, I always tell you guys that webinar VSL's video training will cost you more per lead, but it will produce better return on ad spend as those leads are better quality than someone who's coming in from a blog post or a quiz. Okay, so this is a perfect example. She said, this is why I came up with a great idea that instead of targeting cold for the second offer, why not retarget the leads with reach ads, but they don't tend to do that well from buyer's journey. It does make sense. I also send people of the first. So here's the thing, just follow my framework, Kim. Just follow my framework, okay? If you go in here, right? Let's see where it is, right here. If you watch this ATM retargeting strategy, I do a recap of the entire strategy. If you guys just follow this strategy, you guys will be fine. And I even talk about it, how in this video, like this strategy is fail proof, guys. If you are consistent, remember, keep in mind, 62 to 67 days is the sales cycle, even longer. Some of you guys have been stalking me for 3 years before you bought this program, right? You have to be patient. And that is one of the things that I really reiterate in this video training right here is you have to be patient, okay? Just follow the training. I cannot give you support on strategies that you veer off of. I can only speak to the strategies that I myself do. Kim, I would just say, follow this strategy right here. Follow the entire strategy. Because what she wants to do is she wants to retarget, but you're getting good results with the second offer. Even though it's more expensive, you're getting better results, so stick to it, okay? Now you get in your retargeting ads, right? You can get people to that, whatever you're trying to get them to buy. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Here's an example, and I love Natalie to death, but she didn't tell me what training. In the training, I don't know what training. So I'm going to assume here it states to use optimize for leads rather than optimize for conversions, but I don't know in which situation you're talking about, what type of offer, right? If you have an opt-in that goes to a video training or an opt-in that goes to an ebook, you want to optimize for leads, right? The only way you want to optimize for like a purchase conversion. So another thing that's confusing is you said optimize for conversions. Well, lead is a type of conversion. So that's where I'm a little confused. But I'm just gonna guess. Okay, so here's what you do. Okay, I'm just gonna go over it real quick. Okay, if you have a lead magnet, right, you want to optimize for conversions and optimize for lead. Okay, now the new way that Facebook is set up, you could actually choose lead as the objective. I'm not talking about the lead form. I'm talking about the new, okay? Mine still shows the old, so optimizing for conversions, and then you optimize for leads. You choose the conversions objective and optimize for leads, okay? The new way that Facebook is set up, you can actually choose lead as the objective, not lead form. I'm not talking about a lead form, but you could choose lead as the objective, okay? Now, if you have a low ticket offer, right, you're gonna choose the conversions objective, and then optimize for purchase, okay? And then of course the new way, right? Because Facebook's always changing things. If you have the new view, you're gonna choose the sales objective, and that's the way that you're going to do that. Okay. So it depends on what you're looking at, what type of your offer. But if you have a lead magnet, you always want to optimize for, you want to choose the conversions objective, optimize for lead. If you have a low ticket offer, you always want to use the purchase. Okay. So like I said, you didn't tell me the type of offer, what you're doing. Like you just said in the you didn't tell me which training. I don't know if it's in the offer, like there's a lot of different kinds of offer trainings. Lead generation, low ticket offer. So I wasn't able to fully answer that, but hopefully my little diagram, Natalie, got you what you were looking for. Sylvan says, I'm about to start running your Client Accelerator 2-step, but someone told me we're not supposed to run ads asking people to comment. Is there something I should watch out for or be aware of getting into trouble? Thanks, you rock. So Sylvan, that's why in my power content, I don't say comment below. I always say drop a line below, right? That seems to have worked. It's, you could say, throw something fun down, or so you could, there's many different ways that you could say drop a comment below without saying drop a comment below, right? So that's what Facebook is talking about. They don't want to hear the word comment. Although I've seen people use the word comments in their comment below, and it's fine. But it's fine. I've been using it for 4.5 years now, and knock on wood, haven't gotten in trouble. Diana, let's see. Diana, digging into Diana, last on the list. She says, I'm working on my power content, which I've been doing for a while, and building my audiences from those videos. I just launched another set of power content, my first video for now, but is not performing as well. So should I still launch my other videos? Yes, you should launch your videos, because if you follow my training, okay, power content setup, it will actually show you how I do this and why I do it this way. But one of the reasons is for this reason, because you want to test, and this is why I like using the same audience, but testing 3 videos. So like, let's say I'm targeting Amy Porterfield, right? Actually, let me grab that for you guys. Okay. So let's say I am running, my first video number 1 at $5 a day to Amy Porterfield, right? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set this ad set up at $5 a day. Then I'm going to duplicate that ad set. I'm going to change nothing. I'm not going to change Amy Porterfield. I still want to do Amy Porterfield. And all I'm going to do is change video number 2. Okay. So you can see the first 3 power content videos that I launch each have their own ad set, same audience, but different videos. That's what I recommend. Because we want to see which of those videos is going to perform better, and then we can make more of those. That's why in my Lean on Laurel program, and I think I even put the 15 pieces of content workshop here. Actually, let's see. I want to say I did power content workshop. Yeah, this 5-minute exercise will help you plan your first 15 pieces of content. I actually just recently put that in there. The reason being, so that you guys can have other pieces of content. So she says, also the difference between power content and ping pong is the audience layers, right? And last, just go watch the training. More advanced power content strategy setup. It will literally look the step-by-step cheat sheet, right? Audiences, custom audiences to watch. All we're doing is video 1. We're going to exclude people who watch video number 1, and we're going to send people who watch video number 2 and number 3 to video 1. Same thing. That's all we're doing, right? I have all of the cheat sheets, guys. All of the cheat sheets are in the program. Slow down and be patient, okay? Slow down and be patient. Hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. We have a strategy call coming up first Monday of the month in September. I want to say it is on Labor Day. Have coffee with me Labor Day morning. We will jam on strategy. We will jam on your ads. We will jam on whatever you need. I will be posting that shortly. You guys have a